Our town is called the Diamond of Northwest Ohio, and we truly think it is. Our town is safe, our community cares for one another, and our nationally recognized school is one of the best in the state. The problem is, in recent years, our diamond has lost its shine. Antwerp is a small town with just 1,700 people and one stoplight, but it is rich in history. Antwerp was founded in 1841 on the Wabash and Erie Canal. In 1880, the Wabash, St. Louis, and Pacific Railway founded a train depot in downtown Antwerp. Listed on the National Registry of Historic Places, the depot still stands today and attests to Antwerp's rich heritage. Around 1870, Antwerp was the largest village in Paulding County due to its logging industry. Photographs around the turn of the century show a thriving Main Street. For decades, Antwerp enjoyed a variety of local businesses, including a grocery store, restaurants, a meat market, a tire and auto garage, an insurance company, a hardware, a billiard hall, clothing stores, a shoe repair shop, a wine and cigar store, a furniture store, a bank, a gas station, and even a hotel. Though many of the same buildings and even the gas pumps remain on Main Street today, much has changed since that time of prosperity and development. In 2009, Highway US 24 opened, and thousands of vehicles that once passed through Antwerp on a weekly basis rerouted a mile south of town. Because of that, the closing of local factories, and other economic changes in our country, several Main Street businesses were forced to close their doors. Others have struggled since then to stay open. If you drive down Main Street today, you'll see many empty and crumbling buildings, boarded or broken windows, peeling paint, and abandoned, dilapidated homes. The unique, historic, and detailed architecture of the past goes unseen and unnoticed amidst the disrepair. But you'll also see hope. In the last few years, the town has seen a resurgence of interest in restoring the downtown area.
We have a lot of interest right now in our generation to revitalize. There are a lot of people who are pushing for growth in our town and really want to see it flourish again.
In 2018, Ann Klein, along with her mother and aunt, opened Junk, a vintage antique and handmade boutique on Main Street.
We chose to stay, in town and be in our small town because this is the place we grew up and this is the place that we'd like to see flourish again. I remember stories when I was kids of my parents telling me, we used to go to, the hardware with a soda fountain and hang out there, and we used to, shop at this shoe store, and I've never seen that, and my kids have never seen that here, and I think how cool would it be if we could get back there again.
Matt and Mandy Moore are another young family that has recently invested in a Main Street renovation. They just purchased what might be the oldest building in town, one that has sat in neglect for several years.
My wife, Mandy, would like to open a women's clothing boutique, but I also want to try to preserve the heritage of the building.
Matt and Kara Eicher also wanted to offer their hometown something it was missing.
After our original ice cream shop closed in 2016, my husband and I decided in 2017 that we needed to bring this staple back to our community. So in 2018, we bought this downtown building that was originally built in 1901. We sold our house out in the country and we moved our family in the upstairs so we could begin renovations in the downstairs. We renovated about a third of the downstairs into our ice cream shop, and we opened in the summer of 2018, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. We'd like to expand the ice cream shop so that we could make our own ice cream here to save on costs. And there's a ton of love that needs to be done to the outside of our building. We desperately need new storefront windows. We'd like to put an awning on the front, and there's a ton of brickwork that needs to be done. And we have this amazing corner lot building that could have a mural on the side and bring an art piece to downtown Antwerp.
The Eichers aren't the only ones who have faced challenges as they renovate Main Street buildings.
This building was purchased full of printing equipment, a lot of newspaper, a lot of books, a lot of old antique computer equipment, cameras, printing supplies. The roof had a leak in it. The leak created a lot of structural problems inside that led to mold, mildew, and so we have to replace a lot of those materials.
It's an old building, so heating and cooling it is difficult. It's not efficient.
Caleb and Mandy Miller purchased the Antwerp Pharmacy and Hardware in 2018. Their building was once Antwerp's first bank, built in 1893. They too have met their share of challenges.
Our biggest challenge was the first year that we bought the store. We actually had a big electrical problem. Other than that, it's just old buildings. It's leaky roofs, it's cold air coming in, it's hard to heat.
Still, Miller believes in the importance of being a business owner in a small town.
In Antwerp, it's the community feeling. It's the people come in and they are thankful for what you do. They're glad that you're here. They're glad that you are keeping the business open. It makes it more convenient for them.
Like the other young business owners, Mandy has a vision for her business and building.
I would like to have the pharmacy opened up, the actual pharmacy department, in a bigger area that's more opened up, more of the focus of the store rather than the front end being the focus. I would like to have the carpets gone and more of a hard floor so that it's easier to clean, looks a little bit nicer, just more of an updating.
Other community members feel the same urgency as these business owners to take care of the heritage they have been given.
We've had this little village for over 150 years. We've been bequeathed this from our ancestors, and I just think that it's what we do today will determine what the future of Antwerp is going to be. And that future is going to be for our young children and our young families to hopefully stay here and raise their children.
It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, it's going to take money, but I think that if we can improve on what we already have, it's going to continue to grow and prosper and be one of the top areas around, just like it has been in the past.
Ben and Aaron.
We desperately need
your hometown takeover.
Please help us restore
Antwerp, Ohio.
Do it for us.
The business owners who need your help.
Keeping our small town alive.
Do it for us.
The homeowners who believe in
the good bones and the historic architecture.
Do it for us. The future generation. Someday we want
our children
like us
to proudly call
the Diamond in Northwest Ohio
their hometown.
Thank you
for believing
in us
and giving us a chance to shine.
Shine.
Shine.